Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is an absolutely beautiful day, but the drama exploding across Genoa City right now is completely off the charts. Grab a coffee and let's dive right in. Okay, I literally cannot believe this. Can we please process this mess together? Might delete this later, but I seriously can't stay silent about this anymore. It is literally 3 a.m. My room is dark. My brain is completely fried, and I just hit record because this grueling decade-long journey has finally pushed me over the edge. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on here? We have legends carrying this entire journey on their shoulders, while others are single-handedly testing my sanity, and I am going to call them all out right now. Listen, I am ditching the script. I am breaking all the filters. We are going to look at the absolute craziest, most lore-shattering bombshell that has ever dropped on this show. Jill Abbott just dropped a nuclear warhead on Genoa City. Victor Newman is Billy Abbott's biological father. Yes, you heard me. Victor Newman. Please tell me I'm not the only one losing my mind over this. Look, you have to understand the absolute gravity of this situation. Basically, the entire foundation of the Abbott and Newman rivalry, the blood feud that has sustained us for literal decades, is built on the fact that Victor and Jack hate each other, and John Abbott was the pure moral counterweight to Victor's ruthless empire. Billy was supposed to be John's golden boy. Billy was the Abbott legacy. Suddenly, Jill just casually rewrites 50 years of soap opera history. Honestly, I am spiraling. This is a total game changer. It is a major flex for the writers, but also, wait, why are we like this? Why do they do this to us? If Victor is Billy's dad, then Billy is a Newman. Billy Abbott, the ultimate chaotic neutral, the man who has spent his entire life fighting Victor, is his biological son. This is absolute terminal velocity insanity. Listen, let's look at what Victor is currently doing right now, because it makes this revelation even more psychotic. Victor is currently on a massive, unstoppable power trip. He just successfully regained control of Newman Enterprises. He is literally playing God. He honored his promise to hand Chancellor over to Lily Winters, which, by the way, is a whole other level of corporate warfare, and he is currently holding a guy named Matt captive at the Newman Ranch. Basically, Victor is subjecting Matt to a rigorous psychological test of sincerity, making him shower, giving him new clothes, and treating a human being like a literal lab rat. Nick Newman is standing there questioning his father's bizarre hostage-like behavior, but Victor does not care. Victor is ruthless. He is uncompromising. And times, suddenly, we are supposed to believe that this cold, calculated titan of industry shares DNA with Billy. Honestly, it makes so much sense, but it also makes zero sense. I am contradicting myself, I know, but my mind is racing. Let's do a deep dive into Billy's psyche for a second, because this is where the raw frames pack a lethal crunch. Billy has always been the black sheep of the Abbotts. He is reckless, he is a gambler, he is constantly seeking approval, but self-sabotaging the second he gets it. Basically, he has always had this dark, destructive edge that never quite fit John Abbott's pristine image. Look at how he operates. He takes massive risks. He burns bridges. Honestly, doesn't that sound exactly like a Newman? Doesn't that sound exactly like Victor's worst, most chaotic traits amplified without the discipline? The psychological fallout for Billy is going to be catastrophic. He has spent his entire adult life defining himself in opposition to Victor. Victor has tortured him. Victor has belittled him. Victor has literally tried to destroy him multiple times. And now Billy is his blood. I am screaming. Wait, whoa, I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension. Bringing the signal back, let's stick to the script. We need to talk about Jill. What is Jill's endgame here? Why drop this now? Jill is the ultimate survivor, a legacy legend who has been playing 4D chess since the beginning of time. Her low-key obsessions with power and legacy have always driven her to hide a secret this massive for decades. Basically, Jill must have known that if Victor found out Billy was his son, he would have either taken the boy and molded him into a ruthless corporate drone, or he would have used him to completely destroy John Abbott. Jill protected Billy, but she also protected herself. But times why now? Is it because Victor is giving Chancellor to Lily? Is Jill trying to insert Billy into the Newman Empire to seize control from the inside? Honestly, Jill is pulling a major flex right now, and I am entirely here for it, even as it destroys my sanity. And let's not forget how this ripples out to the rest of the canvas. Lily Winters just scored a massive victory. Victor summoned her to a mysterious meeting and officially handed over Chancellor to her. Lily is ecstatic, she is triumphant, and she just ran to society to ask Kane Ashby to step in and run the company for her. Kane is already in his feelings, crying over a group text from his twins, Maddie and Charlie, praising his help with Malcolm's recovery. It's this beautiful, wholesome family moment. But suddenly, bang, Billy, Lily's ex, the man she has so much complicated history with, is revealed to be the son of the man who just handed her the keys to the kingdom. Look, Victor doesn't do anything by accident. Did Victor know? Is giving Chancellor to Lily part of a larger, twisted game to manipulate Billy? Honestly, if Victor knew and he's using Lily and Kane as pawns to test Billy the same way he's testing Matt at the ranch, I will literally throw my TV out the window. Listen, we have to talk about the Newman siblings. Nick Newman is already exhausted. He is currently at Crimson Lights with Sharon and Noah, trying to support Noah's grand reopening of the Shadow Room, while simultaneously stressing out over Victor's treatment of Matt and worrying about how Nikki is going to react to the Chancellor deal. Nick is trying to be the moral compass. But basically, when Nick finds out that Billy Abbott, the guy who has caused Victoria so much pain, the guy who is basically the Newman family's greatest nuisance, is his half-brother, Nick's brain is going to short circuit. And Victoria? Victoria has married Billy multiple times. They have children together. Wait. If Billy is Victor's son and Victoria is Victor's daughter. No. Whoa, okay, wait. The timeline. The biology. Honestly, I am hyperventilating. Are they related? No, wait, they can't be. Wait, yes, they can. If Victor is Billy's dad, Billy and Victoria are half siblings. Oh my God. The writers did not just do this. I am literally sick to my stomach. The psychic damage is immense. Wait, hold on. I am completely spiraling. Let me check the lore. Let me check the absolute facts. If Jill had Billy with Victor, then yes, Billy and Victoria are half siblings, which means their entire romantic history is forbidden. It's tainted. It's the darkest, most twisted thing this show has ever done. I am genuinely unwell. Might delete this later because I am freaking out. Basically, this completely invalidates years of storylines. It is a lore-shattering climax. Why are we like this? Why do we watch this show? I am low-key obsessed with the drama, but this is a step too far. Or is it? Honestly, I can't look away. It's a total game changer that completely rewrites the DNA of the show. Meanwhile, what is happening with the rest of the town while this nuclear bomb goes off? Noah and Sharon just watched Phyllis fail miserably at society. Daniel Romalotti absolutely handed his mother her own head, refusing to forgive her, calling out her victim mentality because she was forced out of Newman instead of leaving voluntarily. Daniel has zero empathy left. Phyllis walked away shattered, and Sharon had to chase her down to the coffee house to build her back up. Sharon knows Phyllis is an outcast right now, and she is validating Phyllis's desperate need for control after the clinic incident. Look, Sharon is trying to be a good person, but pushing Phyllis to fight back right when the Billy Victor nuke detonates, that is a recipe for absolute disaster. Phyllis hates Victor. She has a complicated history with Billy. Suddenly, Phyllis is going to see an opportunity to use Billy's identity crisis to strike back at Victor. Basically, Phyllis needs control right now, and the Newman family being thrown into absolute terminal velocity chaos is exactly the distraction she needs. And don't even get me started on Audra Charles. Audra is currently showing this rare, bizarre vulnerability over Malcolm being discharged from the hospital. Holden Novak literally hugged her at the coffee house, and he is stunned by her kindness. Audra is triggered by memories of Amy Lewis's illness, which is a massive deep cut, but she is still plotting to attend Noah's club opening, completely ignoring Holden's warnings about Sienna Bacall. Basically, Audra is a shark, and when a shark smells blood in the water, like the blood of a newly minted Numenaire, she is going to strike. Audra is going to pivot from Noah right to Billy. Honestly, it is inevitable. The grand reopening of the Shadow Room is going to be the epicenter of the gossip, and Audra will be right there, sinking her claws into the chaos. Let's circle back to Victor and Matt at the ranch, because the thematic parallels here are actually insane. Victor is currently holding Matt, testing him to see if he can be useful. Victor treats people like assets. He breaks them down and rebuilds them in his image. Now, apply that exact same psychological framework to Billy. Victor has always treated Billy like garbage because he thought Billy was John Abbott's weak, pathetic son. But now Billy is a Newman. Victor is going to want to break Billy down. He is going to want to strip away the Abbott weakness and forge him into a ruthless Newman weapon. Look, Billy is basically about to face the ultimate test of sincerity, just like Matt. If Billy refuses to conform, Victor will crush him. It is a horrifying, immersive deep dive into Victor's God complex, and frankly, I am terrified for Billy's soul. Look, I need to wrap this up before I completely lose my voice. The feedback loop of transcendent hype and absolute narrative betrayal is tearing me apart. Jill Abbott has ruined my life, Victor Newman is a biological menace, and Billy Abbott is about to enter his ultimate villain era. I am dumping this unedited rant onto the digital hive mind because I need you guys to witness my existential collapse. We are in uncharted territory. The Abbott legacy is a lie. The Newman family tree is a twisted, horrifying nightmare. Basically, nothing will ever be the same again. Hit the comments. Tell me I am not crazy. And please, for the love of everything, let's survive this week's episodes together. I am out.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.